Okay guys, so today we're working with the contact listener, and if you recall correctly, uh, we set some user data to our objects. Like for example here, we set the user data of, or did we? Yeah, we need to add some user data. Oh yes, we did. Okay, there it is. So here we did set user data to ground, right? Well, now we're actually going to be using this user data now. And we're going to be using that in something called a contact listener. And what a contact listener is it's a listener that allows us to detect collisions between bodies in our physics world. So whenever you want to detect collisions between bodies in your physics world, you would use a contact listener, and you would have to set the user data so you will know specifically which body is being contacted or being collided with. So to get started, the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and create a new method called public or private contact listener, and we're going to call it contact listener. And just go ahead and import that contact listener. And now what we need to do is we need to create a contact listener, and we just call it contact listener equals new contact listener, and parentheses, and add a bracket. And now what we need to do is we have some unimplemented methods we need to add. So just hit add unimplemented methods and add a semicolon right there. Actually, yeah. All right, and as you see, we have 4 methods. So these two you really don't need to be concerned with too much. With these, you can use these for like detecting a impulse or a force. For example, if you want to detect how hard a body collides with another body, you could use the manifold here to actually do that. I mean, not the manifold, you can use the impulse here to do that in the pulse solve. But the only ones we were going to be concerned with is the begin contact, because we just want to know when 2 bodies make contact with each other and we want to do something with them. So to get started, first thing we want to do is we do body A equals contact get fixture A, and we're going to do get body and create another body B equals contact dot get fixture B dot get body. And so we have both of the bodies. So these 2 bodies are the ones being collided with each other right now. And what we can do is we can just do a if a dot get user data equals player and 2 ampersand signs, the b dot get user data equals ground. Then we want to do something, but we also want to have another check called or if, in some cases, or if b get user data is equal to the player and a get user data is equal to the ground, then we want to do something still, because still it's the same thing. But if we don't do it this way, it may not work, because say if body A is ground and we don't add this code here, then that basically means that it's going to not work. Our if statement is not going to work. It's going to return false. So inside of the if statement, if both, we want to add a player dot can jump, we want to set that to true. So when the player is colliding with the ground, he can always jump. All right, and I believe that's all we need for now. Oh, and we need to do player set running. So we need to make him run again when he hits the ground. All right. So the next thing we need to do is go up to our, actually, you know what, for now this is fine, we can do this for now. So let's go ahead and return our contact listener. So we created it here, and this method is looking for a contact listener returned. So we need to go to the bottom and do return contact listener, just like that, and there we go. So to use the contact listener, we simply go up to our create physics world method, right here, and inside this method we need to do this physics world dot register set contact listener, and set it to create, what is it, I think it was just contact listener was the method we created, like that. Yep, voila. All right, so let's go ahead and run our game and see what we get. All right, there's the main menu, mash play, and there it is. Let's try to jump, and there it is. So yeah, there it is, guys. As you see, he jumps, and yeah, we got an error because when the player hit the coin, because our contact listener, because the coin doesn't have any user data, it's basically returning null. And so when that happens, you get a error. So to fix this, we need to add a check here. So we need to do if a dot get user data is not equal to null, and b dot get user data is not equal to null, then we can run our method like this. All right, so let's run that again, and let's try it again and see what happens. This time it shouldn't force close on us. All right, and play, and jump. There he is. He's jumping, and he's running again when he hits the ground, and he's jumping, and no force close. So yep, there we go, guys. So now in the next section we'll be working on we'll be working with our contact listener again, and when the player collides with the coin, I'll be showing you guys how to remove bodies and how to remove bodies from the scene when certain things happen. So when the player runs into that coin, we want it to basically go away, right? We want it to do a bling or make some type of noise and remove it from the scene. So I will see you guys in the next section.